Hello there, my name is Faith, and we want to thank you for taking the time to join us for a few ideas about thinking outside the box about EDI. My role is president of the Aurora Technologies EDI Support Company. I'm also a founding partner of the Aurora EDI Alliance. The Alliance is a group of firms specializing in EDI spread across the U.S. that helps people integrate EDI into their ERP and to help companies make sure they have that seamless integration all throughout the EDI arena. I also teach accounting and technology classes at a number of different colleges. So if you are stuck in an EDI cubicle, if you're an EDI practitioner and you feel you have nowhere to go, then this presentation is for you. We'll give you some ideas how to increase your visibility in your company and create ROI and operational efficiencies. If you feel that you could definitely map in your sleep, then this presentation is definitely for you to give you some ideas how to wake you up at work and make your job a lot more fun and interesting. Does everyone really know what you do, or does no one know what you do? Many times in companies, EDI is there, but it runs so efficiently, no one really knows what people do in that arena. But you know, you have a choice. You can stay hidden in your EDI cubicle trying to explain to people what it is you do, or you can give yourself a promotion. You are actually a B2B e-commerce data analyst. You can determine your own destiny. And the way to do that is to create more ROI. That return on investment is definitely something that makes management listen when people say ROI. Their ears perk up, and they definitely want to hear what you have to say. So you need to show how business problems can be solved using your existing software. You need to come out behind that EDI curtain and show off the strengths and capabilities of the tool that you use every day. You can be a hero if you do this and definitely have fun and be noticed more in your company. So we are asking you to redefine your job. Think about yourself as being not in EDI, but in technology. It's not EDI that you do, it's data transformation. You can re-energize yourself and your job by thinking about what you do in some different ways outside the box. So we're going to give you a few easy steps to do this. The first step is to increase operational efficiencies in your area. Look at your EDI arena. Look at those maps and those interface files. When was the last time you took a good look at those? How old are they? Were they done before you took the job? Do they need to be tweaked to be more efficient? Do you have custom code out there, programs that are run before the maps or after the maps to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the ERP or for your trading partner specifications? Look at your database. Are there more fields available now that were not there when those maps were built and were actually hard-coded into the maps that maybe now you can grab from the database? So that is in your area. You can do all that to increase your operational efficiencies. And step two, now that you have your area running smoothly, let's go out to the other areas of the company and find out what they're spending their time on. You will be amazed at how much spreadsheet manipulation is being done out there. Sometimes they get the file, they manipulate it, then they either feed it into the ERP system or, heaven forbid, they enter it, they key it into the ERP system manually. Many people are sent text files. Sometimes we see them turning it into spreadsheets and then manipulating it from there. Many customers and vendors are asking people to do different formats like XML. So find out what customers and vendors are requesting that people cannot satisfy at this point. So what you've done is you've defined those user pain points in all these areas where people are struggling trying to get data into the appropriate format. And isn't that what EDI does so well? Getting data into the appropriate format. What we've seen with today's translators is a lot of new functionality being handled. We mentioned the XML in the prior slide. We've also done some CXML for a university. They definitely wanted CXML. They thought that was the technology to use for their data, and so we successfully did data transformation, CXML, from someone's ERP system. And certainly spreadsheets are out there, and many of the translators can handle spreadsheets now. How about email alerts? If a sales rep wants to know when an order arrives, a specific order arrives, can your translator actually send an email when that happens, or do you have to check every day to see if that purchase order came in? Are you utilizing web services? How about text files and flat files? Can your translator handle that? If not, then you need to educate yourself about all these new technologies, and definitely go out and do some web research. Wikipedia, www. Our website, the Aurora EDI Alliance website, has a lot of educational material as well. And if you find your translator cannot handle some of these technologies, then you really need to do a little bit more research. The translator that you have, chances are it's been enhanced over the last couple of years. You may not be up to the current version. You need to do some research to see what is out there, what they're offering now. You might be able to get some additional modules that can help you solve some of those pain points that you uncovered when you went around and asked people what they're spending their time on. You really need to unleash the power of that data translator and make it work to its full potential. Is that translator an any-to-any mapping tool? Can it handle any data format that they throw at you? When people have data conversion to do they come to you as you're the go-to person for all of the company's data transformation? If your tool cannot handle all of this, then maybe it's time to look at a new tool. Look at your translator objectively. Is it out of date? Do you need to upgrade to the latest version? Is your translator sunsetted, or is it scheduled to be sunsetted and no longer supported? If that's the case, you need to think carefully about that. Think about how many orders go through the system. What percentage of the orders of the company are handled through this software? And if it is no longer supported, that is not good for the company. The ROI benefits of using the tool, certainly standardization of business processes, increased automation of procedures. We had a customer ask us if we could think of things that their person could do now that we had automated so much of what they had to do before by hand. So this automation, using this tool, definitely saves a lot of manual effort, and people can start hitting that backlog of work that seems to consistently pile up on their desks. If you have a tool that can do a lot of this work, then the dollar outlay that you need to spend is very small. And if your company has a green initiative, certainly less paper is all part of that. And many companies really want to put forward that they have green initiatives, and they're acting on that. Data transformation impacts the entire organization, and you are in the middle of that. Certainly the supply chain and procurement areas we're familiar with, but think about in the sales area, what kind of data files are they receiving and having to manipulate or send to someone so that data can get into the ERP. Management is watching all of this happen, and if you can make this process, this data transformation process, more efficient, you will be a hero. So the power is yours. You can design your own destiny. And at the Aurora EDI Alliance, we're just here to help you along that path. So definitely look at your EDI translator and assess what more it can do. So thank you for your time. We appreciate it. We hope that this gives you a few ideas how you can energize your job, create more operational efficiencies, and have more fun in the process. Feel free to contact us with any questions. And again, we appreciate the time you took today.